Hello, and welcome to today's stream. I'm real tired. Um, like I don't know why. Well, I know why, sort of. Um, I'm just really fed up with school at this point. I'm like at the cusp of the finish line, pretty much. Like I have one more course left before graduation, and that course is basically, in theory, just have fun pretty much. So it's this current course that's about to wrap up. And honestly, if all things go really well, I could probably finish up my end of the work like uh, tonight, possibly early tomorrow morning. Um, but I am just fucking exhausted from school. Did not get up until it was like 2 p.m. ish. Was it 2 p.m.? Might have actually been like 1:30 p.m. But yeah, I didn't get up very very early. I also didn't go to bed very early. Went to bed pretty late, but not later than I usually do. Um, so I don't know. But I'm tired. I'm tuckered out. But I want to stream still because it's fun. It's one of the few things that I still find enjoyable. um, so I still want to do that. Um, so we'll just see how things go today. EP stream, a very EP stream. But I'm sure things will go well. Um, I'm sure if it went like last time, if there's a bunch of floor enemies, the poop men, if you will, maybe the anger will wake me up. But we'll see. Um, let's just kick things off and see where the road takes us. If there's construction work and the road is closed, shit, we'll have to figure out what to do at that point. But so far, haven't seen any warning signs. uh yeah, very cool. Skip this please. Skip this please. Thank you. Uh switch to in-game screen. Let's go. The voice command still works. Let's go. Gotta click back into the window though. No, don't do a new game. Why would you do a new game? I mean, yes, I accidentally clicked the option to start a new game, but like, don't listen to me, game. Even though that is what you're meant to do. Right. Where am I in time and space? I was in my apartment building, and I was at the door with the correct number, which was over that way somewhere. And yet that wasn't my apartment, so I'm assuming there's like a different floor. But then wouldn't it be like 202 on my key and not 102? I don't know. Number 102 on the ground floor. So are you just gaslighting me or something? Was that what you were doing last time? Because I'm fairly certain that I checked that last time, and Heather, you hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Everyone, hold on to your phone. How the fuck do I run? Circle, that was it. Forget all my buttons. It's been too long. What can I say? But wasn't this 102 as well? It literally says 102, right? That says 102. And it's not my place. Why does it say 102? Is this like a texture issue or something? They just couldn't put it, because like this one says 104. This one's 105. So why are there two 102s? The simulation is collapsing. This is the remaster, right? Could be the textures, but that seems nuts. I mean, it very well could be just a textural problem. Like I'd imagine that probably normally says 106 or something. Because that's strange. And yes, this is the remaster. That might be it. This is 101. Well then. Did you equip the key first? No. It just does it automatically in this game, like this. I think sometimes you gotta actually say to use it, but not in this case.
I'm home.
Papa!
Listen,
He's gonna be dead.
Really crazy's going on. I think we should. Dad?
Nope, it's not dad, it's dead. Am I right? Also, is that Harry Mason from the first game? Is her dad Harry?
No.
He dug into the strawberry jam. Despite the fact that he's deathly allergic. Literally deathly allergic. But he couldn't help it because it's too delicious. Who can resist a sandwich without strawberry jam? Ah! I meant to say with strawberry jam, not without it. It's very easy to resist a sandwich without strawberry jam. Let's find the murderer. Let's kick the shit out. Let's just beat the shit out of him. Not only did he get murdered, somebody stole the strawberry jam.
Did you do this?
You're late.
But why? Why?
Revenge for 17 years ago, for one thing. If not for him, our dream would have come true. And then he took you away from us.
It must be Harry that they're talking about. It's gotta be Harry.
Get you for this!
Pull out the shotgun. Shoot the shit out of her.
There is another reason. To fill your heart with hatred. It must be this way. One day you'll understand why.
No, I'll never understand!
You must try to remember me, and your true self as well. You will birth a god, and build an eternal paradise.
What? Just shoot her.
He's the one who killed your father. I merely gave the order.
Who the hell is that?
So, what will you do?
Heather, shoot her first.
Where all begins,
And then you can kill whatever that thing is.
in the town of Silent Hill.
She said the name of the game. Also, I can agree with what you said about strawberry jam being mid and blackberry jam is, you know, way better. But I will also say, a very well made strawberry jam fucking kills. Like overall, like, I would say blackberry jam is better. I'm also just running around in circles because now I just want to talk for a little bit. I want to tucker out the little boy with the spikes. But yeah, I like overall blackberry jam for sure is better. Like, cause if like on the variation of quality, it's definitely better. And if we're talking like peak strawberry jam, oh. Although peak blackberry jam is also really good. I like jams. Jams are good. This guy is fucking running. Let's see about what to do here. I'm gonna pull out my shotgun and... Ow. Would you kindly get up? Fuck. What's he doing? Why is he staying away all of a sudden? He's on the ground. Kick him. Take him in the crotch. Woo! Woo! This camera is yet again just impeccable. So, like, can he see me or can he not see me? Because it really feels like he can't see me. Also, how's my health? Could be better. I should probably heal. I'll use an ampule. Why not? Go ahead and reload the shotgun. Kick him. Kick him. In the nuts. Get him in the nuts. Woo. Get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Kick him. In the nuts. Woo. Woo. Take him again. Ow. Okay, he's losing his shit. Am I supposed to remember the story that I read earlier? That was like, speak the word to kill him instead of shooting him with bullets, because bullets wouldn't do anything. Do I even have a way to say the words? I don't even remember what the words were, but it's not like this game uses a microphone. First of all, reload this. Oh, I don't have a lot of bullets left in that. Yikes. What about items? Maybe I can use the pendant? Probably not. Brother, you gotta be kidding me. You can't just stand up like that. Is he dead? He's pretty dead. He's dead. I guess the store didn't matter this time. Not the fucking guy again.
I don't know what to say.
Then don't say anything.
And leave.
I'm fine, so just get out of here and leave me alone already!
Calm down. I just...
Calm down? How am I supposed to do that? My father is dead! He's murdered!
Again, very fair reaction.
Get out! This is all your fault! If it weren't for you,
I'm sorry.
then go!
If it'll make you feel better, I will.
On one condition. He didn't leave.
Is he okay like this?
He's dead. What do you mean okay like this?
What else can I do? There's no one here to give him a decent burial. I'm sorry, Dad.
What do you do now?
I'm going to Silent Hill.
We haven't
Silent
been in
Hill.
Silent Hill?
I don't know.
Do you think it's safe?
Of course it isn't. I don't know what kind of hell is waiting for me there, but I've got no other choice. I don't care about God or paradise. If that's what she believes, then fine. But she won't get away with what she did. When I find her, I'll kill her myself.
Revenge?
But didn't she say about sparking hatred? That was the whole point.
But that's what I'm going to do.
How you gonna get there?
None of your business.
I'll give you a ride.
I don't need your help.
Yeah, but it's too far to walk. Besides, I'm partly responsible for this.
So you admit to it.
I'll bring the car around back. Come by when you finish saying goodbye.
You know, you might die too.
That's fine. Nobody's gonna cry over my grave.
This guy's so fucking weird. And yes, his shadow was very low poly. Overall, the shadows are kind of weird. As a bookshelf, there's nothing unusual about it. While I wasn't checking if there was something unusual about it. I was just checking if there was anything interesting to see. I'll find that woman and make her pay, I promise I will. I wonder if my dad would be mad at me for thinking that way. Also, does that lampshade to the right still have the little tag on it from when they bought it? I'm not shaming y'all for that, I'm just saying, you know... Also, holy fuck, this bathroom. This needs to be cleaned. Like, what the hell? I refuse to believe this is the original color of the tiles and everything. If it is, you got fucking scammed. Nothing to do with the kitchen, I'm not hungry at all. Wait, what did I say? Who could eat something in a situation like this? I don't know, if you're hungry enough. Also, I don't really believe that monster's dead. I've got a funny feeling the monster's probably gonna come back at some point. Dad, why did you have to die? You told me you were the strongest man in the world. Liar. Don't get mad at him. He fucking died. Although, if he did say that he was the strongest man, then yeah, that's a bit hyperbolic. I didn't check out this door. Is that the way out of here? It probably is. Is this the way out? No, oh, this is my room. Don't remember exactly when, but I think I got this doll at a garage sale. Still like it, but there's nothing I can do with it right now. Fair. Fair, fair. Take a nap. I'm exhausted, but I don't think I can sleep now. Besides, Douglas should be waiting for me outside. So his name is Douglas. Wait, is that French? No. Does that mean a night? Does it? Does that mean? Maybe. I think it would be nuit if that's the case, but maybe you spell it differently. What's this? A stun gun. Very nice. You should have brought that with you ages ago, honestly, but it is better to have it now than never. I'm sure that will come in handy. How's your bathroom? You know, equally pretty fucking disgusting. But hey, at least you got your own bathroom. Very nice setup. Anyway, let's skedaddle to the most awkward car ride of our life. Like, this is bound to be a very awkward car ride. I'm gonna save again so I don't have to worry about all that other stuff again. Here goes nothing.
I just met some guy named Vincent.
Vincent?
No, right, the weird guy.
He's a friend of yours, right?
No.
I'm not sure.
He said when we get to Silent Hill to look for a guy named Leonard. And he gave me this map. What do you want to do?
We can't trust him, but we've got no other choice.
What are you doing?
Here, take this too.
What's this?
Your father was holding it.
To my dear daughter.
Started raining.
No doy.
Are you sleeping?
I'm awake.
You cold? What's the deal with Silent Hill anyway? It used to be a nice, quiet little town. But now,
It's not so silent anymore.
once, on a missing persons case, never did find him. But I'll tell you, that's one screwed up town. My line of work, you hear a lot of nasty rumors.
I was born and raised there.
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No offense taken.
Anyway, I thought you grew up in Portland. What's wrong? Feeling sick?
My head's pounding like the worst hangover ever.
Maybe you're
Hangover.
sick.
He's not old enough to drink though, right?
I'm just trying to remember
Now, whatever.
my childhood. Something terrible happened in Silent Hill 17 years ago. A woman named Dahlia. She tried to summon the ancient god of the town.
Mm-hmm.
She offered up her very own daughter.
That's crazy.
Maybe so, but it worked. The girl gave birth to a god.
Huh?
see, that girl had special powers.
Powers?
Her classmates called her a witch. She could make things happen with her mind. She could kill people just by wishing for it.
A really awesome power for a child to have.
In the end, that god was killed by a single person.
My dad.
My father, Harry Mason. I guess it wasn't much of a god if it could be killed by a human being. But I think Claudia's trying to do the same thing again. And I've been chosen as the sacrifice.
You've got some kind of power in you two?
It's called the power of common sense.
Killed.
Something that does not really exist in this
Girl
game.
reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms. Before she died, she gave the baby to my father. He loved me just like I was his very own daughter.
Right.
Even though he didn't know who or what I was.
Got it. So you're not the genetic child of him. Got it. Got it.
It was so sudden. I never had a chance to tell you how happy you made me.
That's unfortunate. Cool music, I guess, though. But so, like, how... Now the problem is, usually when I play these games, I automatically go and do the bad ending, because I don't know how to do the good ending, because the good ending usually requires some extra steps.
You check out the hospital.
I don't want to stumble into the bad ending again.
Yeah.
Gonna be okay?
So she's not human?
I'm not
Honestly,
sure.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Are you sure it's not you who's afraid to be alone?
You're right. I am afraid. I'm 50-something years old. I never seen nothing like this.
I am 50-something years old. Do you not know how old you are?
More like a nightmare, I'd say.
Yeah. I want to wake up and have a smoke already. Meet me back here when you're finished looking around the hospital. Okay?
Also, he looks a lot like one of the villagers in Resident Evil 4, the original. Maybe that's just me who for some reason thinks that, but for some reason he really looks like one of those dudes. Anyway, save. That's got to be a coincidence, but still, that's pretty weird. Who could have done this? Probably the woman. Whatever the fuck her name was, Claudia. Man, I hope I can get a semi-decent ending doing this, because I feel like what's gonna happen is I'm gonna track down the woman, I'm gonna shoot and kill her with my hatred, and then that'll somehow birth a god, and I'd prefer not birth a god. I don't want to do that. Too young to give birth to a god, I don't want to do such a thing. Ah, yes. The fog. It took us several hours, but finally, there's that iconic fog. We made it. Am I where I think I am? I think so. Yeah, I know where I am. That's the exact same map. Like the exact same picture of the map from the first game. Or Silent Hill 2, the one before that. Teen pregnancy in my good Christian Minecraft server? No thanks. I'm just not a fan of the teen pregnancy idea in general. I have a feeling the birth is going to be a bit more different, considering that it's a god. I don't think gods do the normal sort of way of things. Maybe she just explodes and out comes a god. I don't know. But either way, even just the prospect of that idea, of the possibility of even slightly happening, I don't want anything to do with it. Really don't want that. But let's go exploring a little bit. Enjoy the vibes. Enjoy the fog. Really cool though to explore the same place we explored in Silent Hill 2. I guess I can't go in here. Can I enter over here? I hear a dog. Yep. Dogs, of course. You know I don't like the dogs. I can't go in there. Probably equip a weapon. Come on out, Katie. You could be really useful. Don't need to go here. That's the wrong place to be. Well, shit. I'm just here to explore. What can I say? There could be goodies lying around, okay? Those could be really useful. They're called goodies because they're good. That's... I'll run south and then run past the hospital once I get there so I can check out the bowling alley. At least I assume I can get out of here, right? There was a way we can do that, couldn't you? Or maybe they closed it off. Fuck. Can I go through here? No. Came for the goodies and all we got was fog. Yeah. So far, not very happy about this tourist destination. Okay, hold on, hold on. I gotta remember the swinging button. For some reason, the controls really have not stuck in my head yet. Gotta swing. There we go. Got his ass. And I hear another one. Fantastic. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Come on! You dead now? Better be. This is straight up just a From Software game at this point. Mainly due to the terrible dogs. I really don't like the dogs. They're a bit more manageable in this one. Still terrible though. Is there nothing in this corner? Well then. Amazing. This fog is so thick. Like, damn girl, you thick. Really thick. Like, you could scoop this shit up in a bowl and serve it. It's so thick. Like a damn soup. What am I hearing? I heard trouble. And I'm not a fan of what I just heard. Hello? Cool custom. Can't go in there. I think I hear one of those Beyblade type enemies. Maximum grip! Wonderful advertising. Yeah, it's one of those dudes. Pull out the blicky. Right. What's the point in shooting them if when I shoot them, they just come running, they're like hitting them, shooting them with the gun, it just makes them come toward me and there's no way to dodge that. Like, come on. What the fuck is that design? How are you meant to fight them? I just took a bunch of hits for no reason. I guess again, you gotta pick your battles, but I feel like if I'm in a battle where I have to fight one, shouldn't there be a way to fight them properly? Like, I don't know. Again, I've just never really been that big of a fan of the combat in these games. I get it, because if it's jankier or not that great, then there's a bit more tension. You want to avoid fighting. Fighting gives you a sense of dread. It's supposed to be a horror game, so if it's too easy to dispatch enemies and too easy to figure out, you know, the optimal way to defeat them, then automatically the game becomes less scary. But also, fuck you. It's still annoying. Also, what happened to the bowling alley? I want to go to that. I'm not gonna go to the hospital before I've at least visited the bowling alley. I wonder if that dog saw me or not. Hello, dog. Yeah, I got him. Coming again. Or not. Did I scare him? Did he not anticipate me catching him in the air? He's still alive. I know he is. Where did he go? Did he realize he had a meeting to attend? Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Uh-oh. Fucking goddamn it. You just gotta do it earlier than you expect. Yeah. Katie, you rock. Can I just say, you're the best katana I ever did know. You're also the only katana I ever did know, but you know what? You're still the best katana I ever knew. Hello? Anyone there? There's a dog. Uh-oh, another one. Oh, come on. Just kill the one dog. Thank you. Yeah! Get him! Get his ass! Bad dog. Come at me, bitch, I dare ya. Yeah, bitch. Fuck you. Starting to get the hang of it. Things with the dogs. The dogs make sense. Any other enemy, well, I'm gonna be swearing the whole time. Can I go in here? No. Is this exploration just entirely pointless? It's starting to feel like it is. Lock is broken. Well then. At least let me go into the bowling alley, you know? Let me have some fun. Well then, whenever I give this game a final score, remind me to knock off 1 point for not allowing me to go into the bowling alley. That's a shame. That could have been a fucking strike, but nope. You hit a spare. Not even a spare. It was a split and then you failed it. You know. Can't have shit in Silent Hill. The only thing you can have an overabundance of is fog, but more than that, not really. I don't know what I'm hearing. I don't like it. I'm running. Not a fan. I heard a bunch of sloshing. That was enough for me to be like, no, that's... no thanks. So where am I now? Heaven's Night. The hotel. Where... James and his wife Maria boned. I think they boned here. Can I go up here? I can actually enter this one? Okay, so the underage girl can go into the bar, but she can't go into the bowling alley? Come on. I'm not even supposed to be here, kiss. Here's a funny thing, by the way. In Swedish, that word right there, word for word, how it's spelled, means pee. So where's the pee? I guess I'll never know, because I'm not allowed in there. It's a flyer from a club. It shows a woman with long black hair. The return of Lady Maria. Oh, so she was like a stripper in here. I didn't know that. So James boned a stripper, and then the rest is history. Tourism pamphlet. I've forgotten it, but it's true. Silent Hill was originally a resort town. Welcome to Silent Hill. Silent Hill, a quiet little town, a quiet little lakeside resort town. We're happy to have you. Take some time out of your busy schedules and enjoy a nice, restful vacation here. Row after row of quaint old houses, a gorgeous mountain landscape, and a lake which shows different sides of its beauty with the passing of the day, from sunrise to late afternoons to sunset. Silent Hill will move you and fill you with a feeling of deep peace. I hope your time here will be pleasant and your memories will last forever. Editor Roger Widmark. Well, Roger, there's sure as hell gonna be memories that last forever. Or as professionals would refer to it, trauma. Plenty of trauma here. And beef jerky. Is that it in here, though? There's a fun little... that. Whoa. Cool, cool, cool. Can I go in here? No. I hear sloshing again. What's sloshing? Oh, it's one of these. Gross. No thanks, no thanks, no thanks. Ah. Go away. Don't like those enemies. A dog? I can deal with that. Wait. Okay, no, that was fine. No, not fine, not fine. I'm running. Just running. Is this the way to the hospital? Am I not in here? No. How do I get into the hospital? Did I miss the entrance? Is it over here? It's over here. Excuse me, pardon me. I don't know what that sound is. Oh, Lord. See, I don't know how to do the forward stab. Why are you swinging at the person behind you? That's so unimportant. See, I need to know how to do that. I'm actually gonna Google it the second I finish this encounter. Because I really need to figure that out. A forward stab would be pretty useful. Right, good. We're here. Silent Hill 3, how to forward stab. Need to combine the attack button with a directional input. You can also hold the button. Well, that's according to the AI overview from Google, which, again, we love that. That's just great. Super helpful all the time. Definitely not enshittification. So, because I can walk forward and then it still just does a normal swing. I've done the forward stab before with this thing. I know I have. I guess I could do that. Like an overhead swing. But like, how do you... Let me switch to the pipe, because it didn't mention you could do it with the katana, but it did mention you could do it with the pipe. Piper, can you do the thing? Doesn't seem like it. I think I'm being lied to. No, don't equip that one. Equip this one. I'm also very close to dying. Shit, Jesus, I didn't know. I really wish that this game would maybe be a bit more clear on when I'm close to dying. Because if I didn't check now, I'd probably just fucking kill myself by accident. Anyway, grab the health drink, have a save. Also, what am I looking for? Some guy named Leonard or something? I don't know. What does it say? Nothing. Wait, she was looking at something. What you looking at? Why are you perceiving things? What's the map? Cool. Lock is broken. Cool. Great. Also broken. Also broken. This one opens. There's a memo posted on the refrigerator. Food only. Do not store drugs. I wonder if it's okay to store health drinks in there. I got a health drink! Well, now I'm glad I checked. Medical record or something is for this Leonard guy. Could this be the same Leonard that Vincent was talking about? Room S12, presenting mild audio-visual hallucinations, emotional instability, obsessive ideas, suspect mild schizophrenia, will continue observation. Basically calm and cooperative with a strong sense of justice, however, according to reports, becomes very violent when overexcited. Another one is for Stanley Coleman. Room SO7, usually passive and cowardly, also egotistical. Sometimes shows and acts on obsessive attachment to a particular woman. This caused violent incidents. Use caution. Okay, so don't open room SO7, I guess. Or maybe I have to, I don't know. But yeah, again, I would like to do the good ending for this game, but I don't know how you would do such a thing. Because the game is very obtuse. With its story. Or at the very least, I'm too dumb to understand it. So I'm not really sure what the good thing to do is. Also, why does it look like this piece of floor here is like lower down? You know what I mean? It looks like they lowered the floor here. For some reason. Oh, the elevator works. Excuse me, I want to leave. Didn't finish exploring yet. What does this say? Must have been kids here too then. I played with dolls like this when I was a child too. Really takes me back. That's it? Okay. Cool. Lots of broken locks. Whoever works as the resident locksmith in Silent Hill, and I guess also the area before that, I don't know what that area was called, but where we just were, that person really needs to step up their game. Sick dodge. I really don't like the breathing they do. I at the very least thank them for the fact that it's not very sensual. It's just a lot of breathing, but I'm still not a fan of having breathing in my ear. Like, not great. I can't go in there. Cool, cool. Can I go in here? Oh god. Oh Jesus, oh golly gee. Katie, swing. For the love of God, swing. Kick. Kick the shit out of him. Okay. Thank you, Katie. Is there nothing in this room? Is there nothing in this room? Did I just commit murder of 3 nurses for no reason? Well, great. Awesome. Very rude. Not a fan of that. What the fuck is this? A lot of things stuck to the wall. Yeah, I could tell. A cookie, a toothbrush, a spoon, a Christmas card, and a clock. Whoever it was probably used glue, but why do this in the first place? Oh, there's a key. There's a key glued to the wall. I'd love to take it with me, but it's really stuck tight. I can't even pull it off. So we need to get something to get rid of the glue. I forget what you would use for that. Okay, well it seems I've checked every door here now. I hear footsteps too. Like upstairs, I hear footsteps. That's freaking me out. But I guess I just take the elevator now, right? I've done everything else, just take the elevator. Seems like the only option. Do I want to go to the basement first? Nah. Basement usually where shit goes terribly wrong, so let's not go to the basement just yet. Those footsteps that I'm hearing are very unsettling. Okay, what does this say? There's a typewritten memo posted here. What's this supposed to mean? The first is larger than the second. The second twice the third. The third smaller than the fourth. The fourth is half the first. Okay, I think this will make very much sense in just a few moments. So the fourth is half the first. And the first is larger than the second, and the second is twice the third, and the third is smaller than the fourth. 4 of the numbers are not repeated, 3 are not in the top row, 2 are not in the top, 2 are not in the right row, one of the numbers is the final key. How the fuck am I gonna remember that? Whatever, I'll just come back to that when I actually know what room involves that message. Fashion magazine, I'm not interested right now. Yup. What is this? Nail polish remover. That would remove the glue, I'd imagine. Where does this go? It's locked. Okay, got it. Got a brain here. So the first is larger than the second. Second twice the third. Third smaller than the fourth. And the fourth is half of the first. Or the numbers are not repeated, so they're all different numbers. 3 are not in the top row. 2 are not in the right row. One of the numbers is the final key. Got it. So let me think. Yeah, I know it's locked. Did it say 3 are not in the top row? Because that means none of the ones in the top row are involved in this. And 2 of the ones in the right row are not involved. So, and then one of the 2 on the right row is the number 3. So the first number, what did it say? First one's larger than the second. Second is twice the size of the third, and the third is smaller than the fourth, and the fourth is what's the fourth one? Smaller than the first? Let me go back and check. Half the first, right. Got it. The first is larger than the second. And the second is twice the size of the third. I think it said. The only one here that can be twice the size of anything is 8, because you can't use any of the numbers in the top row, because it said that none of the ones in the top are right. If you double up 4, that's 8. Double up 5, and that's 9, so none of the other ones work. So 4 and 8. So first one's larger than the second one? The second one is twice the third. So the third one has to be 4. God, I'm having such a hard time remembering what the fuck it just said to me. But the fourth one was half of the first. The third one was what? Smaller than the fourth? Which would mean... Say the first one is the 6th. Second one is 8. Which is twice that of the third, which is 4. And then the fourth is half of... No, wait. Wait a minute, I need to go back and check again. The fuck did it say? It said the fourth one is half. The second is twice the third, and the fourth is half the first? Am I being stupid? First one is larger than the second one. The second one is twice the size of the third one. The third one is smaller than the fourth. And the fourth is half the first. I should probably check that other part too. 3 are not in the top row. 2 are not in the right row. One of the numbers is the final key, so one of them should be number 9. So 4 and 8 has to be involved, or one of them has to be involved at the very least. But what doesn't make sense to me is that none of the others work. Or wait, it does, right? Because first one is larger than the second one. The second one is twice the size of the third one. Let's see. But no, that doesn't track either. If the first one is 8. Or maybe it's not excluding the top row entirely. It's just saying 3 of the numbers in the whole situation is not in the top. This is... Oh my god. My brain. This is... I'm gonna figure this out. Because this is what the point is. Figuring shit out. I need a fucking pen and paper, though, to be able to figure this shit out properly. Let's see. I gotta go write down the fucking thing it said. First one is larger than the second one. Second is twice the third. The third is smaller than the fourth. And the fourth is half of the first. How the fuck do I write that properly? God damn it. I'm also curious if this puzzle like has the same answer every time. And if someone would like show up and be like, hey, it's just this. But if that happened, I would be quite upset. This is part of the fun. So that's half the first, and let me just that actually makes it a lot. Do that. I'll call the first one. I'll just do the actual math equations. First one is larger than the first one is A, and A is larger than B. B is twice the size of the third. So B equals 2C. Let's see. The third one's smaller than the fourth one, so that one's just, yeah, smaller than D. And D is the same as A divided by 2. Right. And then it said what? 4 of the numbers are not repeated. So, wait. It's saying 4 of the numbers are not repeated. But it was only talking about 4 of the numbers just then. Before that. It only mentioned up to 4 numbers. It didn't mention the 5th one. So all the numbers are not repeated. 3 are not in the top row. 2 are not in the right row. One of the numbers is the final key. Right. Okay. Well, it's gotta be the case that one of the numbers is in the top row, though. Because otherwise, none of this makes any sense. They're not in the top. 2 are not in the right. One of the numbers is the final key. 1 is 9. Right? So going back to this, if I'm understanding what it just told me correctly, then one of them has to be number 9, and I think there's 4 numbers. Let's see. I can't do anything that's like not either A or C has to be 9. Actually no, it has to be A. Yeah, it has to be A. It starts with a 9. The first one is 9, and that's larger than B, and B is twice the size of C, so it would make sense if B was like, I don't know, say 8, and then C is 4, and 4 is less than D. Wait, no, you can't divide A into 2. I got it backwards again. That's not right. Because I forgot. The last number has to be half of what the first one is. So B is twice that of C. If one of them has to be 9, which one is it then? It can't be C, that doesn't work. B, that doesn't work either. D does not work either. Well, none of them can be 9. Unless 9 is the last one you press. Right. Um. Okay. Uh. Let's think for a little bit of a minute. 3 of the numbers are not in the top. I feel like I look like such an idiot right now, by the way. This would be a lot more fun to do off camera, but unfortunately, I gotta be lost in the brain sauce for a minute. Maybe then it's 5 numbers. 9 is the last one. And well, I just said one of the numbers is the final key. So any one of them could really be that, but doesn't make sense because yeah, it cannot be C because then B would somehow be 18, and that does not make any sense at all. So cannot be C. That's number 9. B doesn't make any sense either because you can't divide 9 and 2 just and have it be one whole number. You get decimals, which doesn't work here. There's no decimal option here. A is bigger than B, and that's fine, but then D is half of A, so again, you're getting that decimal bullshit again. So 9 just has to be either the very... No, can't be the first one, because the first one is A. So it has to end with 9. Just has to. Unless it's saying that the number 1 is the final key. Because if the number 1... No, that doesn't make any sense either. Because then you end up with a situation where A is 2, which means that B has to be 1, which means that C has to be 2, and that doesn't make any sense. This whole thing is not making sense. God, I did not want to have to do math riddles. Again, I fear I look terribly stupid. So 3 of these is not at the top. So one of the numbers, the top row, is involved in the process. 2 of the numbers are not on the right. Got it. I don't think any of them are just the number 1. I think maybe 2 or 3, but not number 1. So going off of that logic, let's say B is 4, so C is 2. No, that doesn't make any sense either, because then... No, it does. It does. Because you can have 6BA, and then D would be a 3. Right? I don't know if that makes any sense. Let me just try that, so I've at least tried something. So 6, 4, 2, 3, 9. 6, 4, 3, 2, 9. That didn't do anything. So that's not right. Let's say C is 3, which means B would be 6, which means that A would have to be anything larger than 6. So D has to be a 4. Then 8. So 8, 6, 3, 4, 9. 8, 6. I can't even hear if I'm pressing the buttons correctly. Let me just leave. 8, 6, 3, 4. Oh, I got it. What? But it said 1 is the final key. Which I guess is true. One of the buttons certainly was the final key in the code. But why that... That's like saying air is breathable. That is like saying the sky is blue. That is totally unnecessary for this riddle. I thought you were specifically saying that to indicate, okay, the last button you need to hit is the number 9, right? Because that's the final key that's available. I didn't... It's like, fucking, of course, when I hit the button, when I hit the fucking input or whatever, the last button that I hit before the door unlocks is the final key that I pressed. God, that's stupid. And now my reward is awkward combat. Here we go. God, what a mess. You dead? Thank you. Please remain dead. God. What a puzzle that was. Toes. There's a tattoo on his foot. Margaret, let's swear our love until death do us part. Cool. What do you got in your hand? There's a man's corpse laid out on the stretcher. The hand that's sticking out of the sheet has something written on it. Well, what's it say? Tart to my key. The start time is my key. Start time is my key. What? Medical record here. Could this be for this dead guy? Background unknown, name, age unknown, not admitted patient, found in poor mental state on hospital grounds and temporarily installed in room M4 at chief's discretion. Died late tonight from blood loss due to severed carotid artery. Was grasping own kitchen knife in right hand, assumed this was cause of neck wound. Possible suicide, but wound angle suspicious. Sent to second floor room. Sent to second floor treatment room. Good lord. For further investigation. Have received no proof of corroboration of event from patient residing in same room. Have not notified police, however, for future necessity, leave victim's bed and effects intact. Room M4. Right, so I guess I gotta go to room M4. Anything of value around here? Doesn't seem like there's anything of value. Cool. Was that not M4? No. M4 is further up. is M3. And here's M4. Got a clock. What's to say? My start time is the key. So that's yeah, turn it off. Does it say what time it is? Or do I gotta, like, is it gonna give me a number or not? Yeah, I know it's already off. Yeah, I gotta figure out the fucking time. Hold on, hold on. It's 6. Not quite 6 yet. So 5. It's been so long since I just read a normal ass clock before. 52. 5:52. Oh, 5:52. Am I dumb? Oh, 5:52. I got it. I'm not dumb. I'm just slow. I got an instant camera. Cool. Why do I need a camera? What is the camera useful for? Nah, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Last time there were 3 of them, there was no reason to kill them all, so I'm just gonna leave. Watch this be the one time where actually killing all those guys is a good idea because there's like a cool weapon or something in that room. But I don't care enough to check. I really don't. Oh, great. She's got a gun? Unfair. Don't shoot me. And please stop the breathing. Like I said before, I don't like the breathing. It's gross. Have I checked every door? Not quite. There's one door I haven't checked here. That is locked. Oh, shit. Anyway, I got something. What did I get? It was not the camera. There was something else I got. I got... yeah, the nail polish remover to get the key. Let me go back and get that key. Just so that I have it. Wasn't in this room, some other one. Was it over here? I think it was over here. Yeah. Can't use the nail polish remover here? Are you serious? I can. My angle was just off again. God, you gotta be so precise. Okay, well, where does the key go, though? Stairwell key. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Brother, stop. Really? They're back again. You know I don't like it when you respawn the enemies all the time. But why do you do it? Oh, no. Seize that. Not a fan. Oh. The lights are fiddly. What's this? There's a space between the shelf and the book, the shelf and the wall, but I can't squeeze into there, and there's no way I can move the shelf either. Okay, well, what's the point then? Oh, there's a fucking straight up. Okay, is that a Uzi? Submachine gun. Yeah, please. Fucking dope. I'm unfortunately gonna have to use that probably at some point, but at least I got it. That's cool. And a magazine. Dope. Quiet in here. Good, good. Haven't been to the 3rd floor. Let's go. Cutscene. Not a cutscene. I thought there would be because it was taking so long to load for some reason. Do I want to go in here yet? I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, a save point. Uh-oh. How are you? Ooh, stuff. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's the elevator. Is there anything over this way? There's a door. That is locked. Well. Let me see the map again. Oh, right. Was it S12 that I wanted to go into? And S7 had that weird man? Think so. Let me go into the special treatment. Why not? Let me see what's in there. I can't. Even if I wanted to. Excuse me. Yet again, there was no reason for that. Flies anywhere? No. What does it say? There's a memo on the wall. Punishment for brutality towards patient. 12 hours confinement in the special treatment room. Dismissal policy no longer in effect. Contact the chief if you have any questions. There's something handwritten on the top of the typewritten sentence. The trick is to not leave any marks. And one other thing, this looks like it was written by a different person. The chief is a pervert. Christy would have been better off if she had been fired. Okay. What's happening? Don't really think the game is having any interest in explaining that. Locked. God damn it. Is it the same fucking code from last time? 8634? It is not. Unless it is and I somehow slightly fail that. Can I get up on the roof? Yes I can. I don't think I want to be up here though. To be quite frank. Probably something of use up there, but ugh. Not really interested. Well, I checked most things on the second floor. If not, just straight up everything. First floor. Never made it to the garden, but I also can't get to there, so that's not gonna happen. Yeah. I think I did pretty much everything else of value in there. Basement, yeah, that was the elevator I didn't use, but I know where that goes. Maybe the rooftop is the only place that I can go then. Unless I've already been given a solution for the lock there. With the numbers. Okay, oh, I also really gotta heal. Again, this game needs to remind me more of the fact that I am mortal. I didn't mean to use 2. I fuck. Whatever. Whatever. Fine, I'm not even slightly upset about it. How much ammo do I have in every gun now? I got a lot of handgun bullets. Basically no shotgun shells. And no more submachine gun ammo. I think it's about time that I use the handgun then. Oh. Oh, come on, get up. Actually, why do I even have to fight them? Because I'm gonna get stuck otherwise. Go! Fucking go! I'm cornered. I'm actually cornered. Just go. Please go, Heather. Is there anything of value up here? Is there any fucking point to this? Was it just the fucking bullets? Doesn't seem like it. I think I just wasted ammo for no reason. Whatever. Wasted health and I wasted ammo. Just wonderful stuff. But then what do I do? Because I don't know. There's no riddle to this story, you just sort of do it. Let me try it again. 8634. 8634. Maybe now use 9? Nope. Well, I'm at a loss. I don't know what the game wants from me. What items did I get now again? I got an instant camera. What's it say in the novel, by the way? Hope this will never come to any use. Maybe it's better if you never know. More than anything else, I fear the possibility of your going away far from me. but sometimes we have to tell the truth. That's why I'm writing this before I'm lost in death and oblivion. What happened back then, that was something to do with who you are. It all started 24 years ago. Coming back from a vacation, my wife and I found a baby on the side of the highway. Since we were childless, we thanked God for letting us meet this child, this girl. We took her home. 3 years later, my wife died, and another 4 years later, 17 years ago, I came to Silent Hill. I heard the girl's pleas and took her with me, not knowing why she wanted us to go there. And it was there that the girl went away, not that she actually went anywhere, nor did she die. Returned to her original self, that's what Dahlia Gillespie said. Original self, that was the young woman burned by her mother as a sacrifice to God. Alessa Gillespie. Half her soul escaped in those flames and went on to live in a baby, in that girl of mine, ours. 7 years passed before that half a girl returned to Silent Hill and made Alessa whole again. Newly strengthened, she vowed to kill God. God, a fetus nestled into the sacrificial girl's womb, was summoned with the usual rites. This was Alessa's wish, no matter what the outcome, even if her own existence were at stake. But that wish was not granted. My interruption meant she prayed instead for the girl's return. I alone couldn't bring her back. Dahlia did it. I only helped at the birthing ceremony to bring God out of Alessa. The newly born God wailed once and was dead. All from that girl's and probably Alessa's conscious resistance. I'm assuming that means some stuff is crossed out. That's not the end. After God had vanished in a glow of light, Alessa reappeared and gave me a baby. She looked a lot like that girl so long ago. And then Alessa was gone, dead. There was nothing I could have done to help. Simply clutched the baby to my chest and ran off. The whole thing felt like a dream, but I had proof that it wasn't. The girl was nowhere to be found, and in my arms, the baby. Now, 17 years have passed. It feels like only yesterday, and again, it feels like a million years ago. I confess I had reservations at first about raising that baby. Could I love her? Her existence was thoroughly unexplainable. I thought she could be that young woman who snatched away my beloved daughter, that led to sadness, anger. There were times when I put my hands around her tiny little throat. That sounds horrible. Several times I even considered abandoning her. That's what a terrible person I am. But I decided to raise her after all. I just couldn't seem to let her go. When you look at me, you laugh. So even now, I can't forget about that girl. But I love you. I have no doubts about that. That's all I ask you to believe. To my precious daughter, Harry Mason. Right. So that means what? I think it's based off of the like good ending in Silent Hill 1, and I didn't get that one, so I'm just very confused in terms of what's going on. But what I do know is that I probably need to use this fucking instant camera somewhere. Don't know where, but I gotta use it somewhere. I'm gonna go to the second floor. Just see what's going on there. I never try to get into the day room here. Okay, I can try and do that. Maybe there's stuff in there that I need. Has this one changed? No. And of course that one's locked. God damn it. Where was the room where I entered and immediately left? Was it M4? Or was it M5? M3, M4... Where I was. they all dead now? Fuck you. All of you. Go fuck yourself. Well, I got a first aid kit. Super useful. Anything under the blanket? No. Okay. A lot to unpack. Dude, so much to unpack. Like, why did we even pack to begin with? I did not want to bother unpacking all that. What this one say? Start time is my key. Yeah. And the foot said... Yeah, that doesn't say anything important. Do I take a picture of the sheet here? Where do I... What do I use the camera for? Can't use that here. Like, I just don't know. Where do you want me to use the camera? That is what I'm really trying to figure out here. Where is the place where you would want to use the camera? Because I, for the life of me, cannot figure that out. There was something going on in the special treatment room, I think, that might be worth investigating, but not much more than that. They reintroduced a bunch of enemies in the first floor for some reason. I don't know what to do. There's something in the storeroom? Oh, right, the storeroom. I go to the storeroom, use the camera, and take a picture of what's behind the bookcase. That's where I go. Got it. That's gotta be it. Let me get to the elevator. This way. Basement. Go. Can't do that. Go to the first floor then. Camera. Most stereotypical camera sound I've ever heard, but whatever. 8193? Or is it 8693? I think that might have been a 6. Yeah, 8693, yeah. The little circle on the 6 was very small. I think we can all agree. This is the second floor. Got it. I want to get to the third one, please. I don't know why it takes so long to load the third floor. I don't know what's going on here. 8693. What horrors await beyond here? It's quiet. And why did the camera focus on the doorway? What the fuck is... I don't know, man. This camera is a fucking mystery. Because I don't want to really go into S7. What is this? It's a magazine, just some kind of gossip magazine. Teaching Despair, Wish House. Wish House, an orphanage on the outskirts of Silent Hill, but behind its false image is a place where children are kidnapped and brainwashed. Wish House is managed by the Silent Hill Smile Support Society, a charity organization sometimes called 4S. It's true that 4S is a well-respected charity that takes in poor children without homes and raises them with hope. But at its heart, it is a heathen organization that teaches its own warped dogma in lieu of good religious values. Mr. Smith, temp, who lives near Wish House, had this to say. Sometimes at night I can hear their weird prayers and the sounds of children crying. I went there to complain one time, but they ran me right out. Since then, it hasn't changed a bit. In fact, this reporter was refused admission when he attempted to take photographs inside the facility. What exactly do the folks at Wish House have to hide? During my investigations, I was able to discover, however, a suspicious-looking round concrete tower which appears to be part of their facilities. Unfortunately, no one was willing to tell us what the tower was used for, but it seems unlikely that it has anything to do with the business of raising orphans. It may, in fact, be a prison or a secret place of worship. The cult religion that operates Wish House is known by the locals simply as the Order. It is a religion that is deeply interwoven with Silent Hill's history, but its worshippers fervent belief that they are among the elite chosen people as a dark and dangerous side. I intend to continue my investigation of Wish House and the cult behind it. I've always believed that telling the whole truth and showing the children the true path is our most important duty. Joseph Schreiber. Wish House, I feel like I've heard that name before. I'm sure we're gonna go there. Also, I find it very funny that they were like, oh, why wouldn't they allow one of our journalists to go ahead and take pictures? It's like, there's children in there. You're gonna let a stranger in and take a bunch of pictures? I mean, I guess a journalist is a little different than just a random stranger, but like, still. It's kind of fair. And there's S6. Can I go in here? Nope. There is S7. Oh god. Did something spawn in behind me now? Yes, it did. Kicker. Brother. I can't move because she's still on the floor still. I couldn't move because the fat ass bitch on the floor was for some reason incapable of walking over. Okay? Was that scripted to happen? Was that the point? No, it was not. And now I'm fucking back here. Because I got the camera still. This is before I went to the rooftop, right? I don't have the... Do I have the gun? Do I have the gun? But it is before I went to the rooftop. Yes, it is. Good. This is kind of good, because that means I won't have to waste a bunch of healing items like I did that one time. Let me go up to the rooftop, let me get that thing, and then let me go back. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. Goodbye. It's kind of a blessing in disguise. But that was also really fucking annoying. God damn. Because, like, when they're killed, it's like you have to stomp on them a certain amount of times to, like, confirm that they're dead or something, and then you're allowed to walk over them. And I was trying to navigate to a point where, you know, they would be So that I wasn't sandwiched, so they were coming from the same side, but was not allowed to do that. Straight up was not allowed to do that. Which is fair, but also fuck you, you know? 8693, yep. Whatever. I'm not upset about it. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's totally fine. I'm already over it. Sort of. 8, 6, 6, 9, 3. Oh fuck, dude, I'm out of time. Well, let me get past that one encounter at least. I'm gonna do that. Grab these healing items. Read the thing. Yep. Heal up preemptively, because I'm gonna need to do that anyway. I'm gonna avoid using that. No, fucking slash him. Slash him. Slasher. No, for fuck's sake. I was just about to heal. God. I get it. I'm dead, okay? I get it. And he was gonna drag me off to the loving future. Whatever. Son of a bitch. I'm just trying to min-max here, okay? God. It's not working out so well. I mean, we're gonna bother going down to the fucking basement again. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna check if I can unlock this now. 8, 6, 9, 3. Unlocked. Cool. I just don't have to do that again. Let me go back and save again. So goddamn annoying, dude. Did I walk in the first room? I didn't do that. Grab this. This time, just make sure to heal up real good. There we go. We're in the blue now. We can't lose. It's impossible. I feel like I should be able to slash quick enough to, like, get to her before she fires the fucking gun, but I guess I'm stupid. Slash at her. Kick her. Kick her. Kick her. Fucking asshole. I really don't think it's fucking fair of this game to spawn in enemies behind me. Like, I get it. Again, I get it. But I feel like spawning in enemies behind the player or whatever, from like, for no reason, like when it's just purely like, you know, gamey. If that makes sense, then it's just kind of rubs me the wrong way. There's a time and place for it, and for this specific place, that just feels cheap. Like, especially we can fucking see it happen, too. I just saw that woman pop up in front of me. Whatever. It's done and over. Hello? Is this Domino's?
Hello?
Claudia,
No, I'm not.
don't lie to me, Claudia. You're always trying to run from your responsibilities. Have you come to apologize? Or maybe you still don't realize how foolish you've been. The salvation of all mankind. Ah, what a ridiculous dream.
Wait, just listen to me for a second.
I've heard enough from you already. How did you turn out this way? Where did I go wrong?
Listen to me already. I'm not Claudia.
You're not Claudia.
My name is Heather.
Heather.
Who are you?
Leonard Wolf. I'm sorry. I thought you were my daughter.
Claudia is your daughter?
Oh, so you know her, do you? Are you one of her followers?
No.
Do you watch her Twitch streams?
When I find her, I'm...
I can feel the hatred
What?
behind your words. The anger. You plan to kill her, don't you?
I'm sorry, but she killed my father.
She's a fool. But she's still my daughter. I was going to forgive her if she changed her ways. But I see it's too late.
Carbonara, good to see you.
Heather, will you help me?
Help you?
I'm locked up in here.
How am I doing? I'm
And I must
doing alright.
Stop Claudia.
Where are you now?
I'm
Fucking
in
exhausted right
the
now from school and all that, but
door is at the
I'm
end
okay.
of the hall on the second floor. I think I can be of help to you. I have a seal. Please.
I have a seal.
A
It would be great friends with your otter. You have an otter, right? What am I studying? Game design. Video game design.
hall on the second floor.
And it's been like half a year since I did any kind of game design. I'm... first of all, is there anything else to see in here? Anything to grab? Or am I just done here? Think I'm just done in here. I'm gonna head back and save before I call it a day. But yeah, I've been studying game design for nearly 3 years now. And this is my final semester. And it is really exhausting. Because the final year has seen me doing very, very little game design at all. It's mostly just been sort of academic bullshit that I've been doing that I could not care less about. And that is driving me nuts, quite frankly. I mean, you could have never done game designing. What do you mean? I've literally been doing it. It's just that a lot of the courses right now have just been like, oh, you gotta... It's like, it's not a course that's like sets you up specifically to make sure that you get a job. There's also this like academic aspect to everything. So I've had a lot of bullshit courses alongside like actual game design courses. But for the third year, I think I've had like actually only one proper game design course, and that was level design. That was pretty much it. I may understand you in like 3 years because you know I'm still in high school. You're still in high school. Cool, great. Well, yeah, I'm just fucking exhausted because like uh I don't want to do any of the academic stuff. I'm just doing it because okay, I can at the very least at the end of all this graduate and actually get like a paper that says you did this and sort of that's helpful or whatever. I don't need it if I actually want to have a career in game design or whatever. I could just make games. That's more important. Uh, exhausted Earl sweatshirt reference? No, no references. Just exhausted. Maybe accidentally referencing. But it's like it was fine to have academic bullshit at the same time as I had game design stuff because at the very least the game design stuff was fun and useful and interesting to actually give like I got energy back from putting energy into it. But now I've just had a bunch of courses where I've put a bunch of my energy into writing stupid reports, doing science-ish, and it's just like for no reason at all, and I'm just tired. It's almost over. Literally the last annoying course is over in like a few days, so it should be fine. Have I ever heard Earl? Probably not. Most likely not. Don't think so. Nope. Just looked him up. Have not. Gotta listen to him. Sure. I'll try it out. I like music, so maybe I'll like it. Eco layers of the. Is that one of the songs? Love music. Music is great. Music is awesome. Music is fantastic. But yeah, so conclusion, I'm exhausted. And hanging on by a thread. What am I listening to as far as music goes? So it's gonna sound like a cliche, but I listen to a little bit of everything. I literally do listen to like pretty much everything. Let me just walk through some of my recent stuff. I've been listening to some Ghost lately, Meliora and Prequel. I've listened to some just like instrumental music. Latest one was from Daniel Krazel, which I think is the brother of Nakey Jakey or something. One of the brothers. I listened to some Pink Floyd. I listened to some like 50s style music from like Fallout. Or not from Fallout, but it's featured in Fallout. I listened a little bit to the Hives. I sometimes listen to Eurobeat music when I want to type shit or whatever. So like Initial D type music. Video game soundtracks. System of a Down is a big favorite of mine. There's this guy that does some wonderful piano music called Gibran Alcocer. So that's pretty stuff. Pretty cool stuff. It's definitely stuff. Also cool stuff. But just a little bit of everything. Ghost Mission. Yep. It's great because I'm addicted to most rap things besides Rage and all that. Yeah. Yeah, I listened to some rap too. Like a few weeks ago, I was really like heavily listening to Ready to Die, by Biggie. Great stuff. Listened to some Tupac as well because I hadn't really listened to him before. So I dabble in most things. Classic ass rap, just the classics, some good old classics. I listened to some of J. Cole's new stuff as well, like his latest, the Fall Off, because I don't know, it's a lot of dudes on YouTube that I like, Fantano, and some other guy. What the fuck is his name? FD Signifier. We were talking about it, and they were both like, it's kind of mid, kind of alright. But then they featured some songs that were like, hey, this one's really good. And so I wanted to hear it out for myself, and I thought, it's good. By listening to Hubert, he's my boy. Who the hell's Hubert? Because there's a lot of Huberts. I looked up the name Hubert, and there's an artist that like looks like a white bald man. I'm assuming you don't mean Hubert. Or maybe you do. Hold on. Why is it not showing my monitor? It's supposed to show that. Hello? Oh, there we go. This is Hubert, right here. Hubert with a dot. Okay, got it. Hold on. This the one right here. I'll make sure to check it out. Anyway, Kobayashi's Peak. Sick. I'm gonna go now. And I can't even take a nap because I got fucking school shit that I gotta do. So pray for me. I'll be back tomorrow, same time as usual for the next stream. We'll see what happens. But until then, I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, morning, day, night, whatever it might be, wherever you might be, and I hope to see you all tomorrow for the next stream. So until then, goodbye.